Former Nigerian Petroleum Minister Kachikwu smuggled stolen car from UK to US. Former Minister of Petroleum Kachikwu smuggled a car stolen from Jaguar's United Kingdom assembly to United States, court documents cited by People's Gazette have revealed. A US court has ordered the confiscation of the stolen vehicle found in Kachikwu's possession. The order for forfeiture came after the ex-minister tried to smuggle the stolen vehicle into the US. According to People's Gazette, the vehicle, a 2007 Jaguar XKR, was stolen from a Jaguar assembly facility in Birmingham, England. In the complaint sheet, the car manufacturer explained that the vehicle was made for use in Czech Republic as it did not meet the safety standards set out by the US. It also told the US court that the stolen XKR was shipped to Lagos. It was seized on June 15, 2011 at the Los Angeles Long Beach seaport after Kachikwu planned to bring it into the country, the documents stated. Kachikwu caused the defendant vehicle to be exported to the United States from Nigeria. In a consent judgment signed by Consuelo B. Marshall for the Central District of California, the U.S. government insisted that the stolen vehicle was subject to forfeiture in line with federal laws. United States of America filed a complaint for forfeiture against one 2007 Jaguar XKR. The government alleged that the vehicle was subject to forfeiture. Kachikwu admitted to the forfeiture of the vehicle and agreed to pay $10,000 instead of the vehicle being confiscated, though he claimed he was not a party to the theft. Claimant has acknowledged that the government had probable cause for the seizure of the defendant vehicle. The theft of the defendant vehicle from manufacturer, as alleged in the complaint, occurred before claimant's acquisition of the vehicle from a dealership and did not involve claimant, the court document said. The newspaper also disclosed that Kachikwu was given 2 months to take the vehicle away from the US. Kachikwu, an ExxonMobil Nigeria executive at the time of forfeiture, did not return requests seeking comments. He was NNPC's group managing director between 2015 and 16 and the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources between 2015 and 2019. Okay. I think at this point it's just like it's going to be probably marketed as of course, the stereotype, which is true, to be honest, of Nigerian politicians obviously going through illegal and just unworthy means to do transactions and stuff. But then you can't I mean, from the British border as it was taken, so of course there had to be checks from Britain before it was taken to Nigeria and then the US. So again, it's like with every point from the country's representatives, I mean, US is basically the final stop where everything was checked, but from Britain to Nigeria there were no checks, and that's how he was able to get into Nigeria for a fine price. And I guess that's just what it is. I mean, what else could be said about this? It's like, okay, it's embarrassing because this car was then stolen, and now the owners of this car now say, you know what, that the reason why it's not even sent to the US is because, first of all, it doesn't meet the safety requirements, so it was basically meant for Czech Republic. So why what was the reason? Like, you're trying to save on what you get from the government? I don't understand. Somebody here says UK right side driving, US left side driving compatibility question. Yes, it'll be very obvious, actually. Very, very obvious. American cars are way different from UK cars. American cars do tend to be bigger. And of course, US is left side. And the cars tend to be bigger because with cars in the UK, I mean, of course, the car was manufactured in the UK for Czech Republic, and I'm not even sure how, driving in Czech Republic really is. But then for the UK, it's like the roads are very small. Like a lane, 2 lanes, the coming and going lane, that those two make up for 1 lane in an American road. So you understand how small things or how small it really is. So it's just the differences. I mean, it's embarrassing. Like, why? Like, did you not have enough money? I don't know what was about the car. I mean, this was literally in the past, like 2011, but it is really what it is. Someone here says, where is this man? He hasn't been making headlines for long. If I must work for the government, it shouldn't be political positions because politics can kill one's career and profession. Honestly, I've never heard of this person before, but from what has been said about him, he has literally been in very top positions when it comes to petroleum, in that basically the money, where the money resides of the country. He's been in top position, so you'd expect that he'd be wealthy. Of course, he'd be wealthy. So why a stolen car? I mean, the positions he'd been in that you'd assume, okay, fine, he's wealthy. We're actually recent, from 2015 to 2019. So that period, that's when you can say he blew. You can say that. And prior to that, maybe he didn't have enough money, but it's still a very embarrassing situation. Why would you do that? But again, the only person who's embarrassing is himself, his family, and the Nigerian government. And that's basically the only thing. That's it. Okay. All the comments here are just not even like in relation to what is happening. So that's good to the UK. The criminals them grow and breed is doing well. All right. And again, it also reflects because of course the checks from from the UK for the car to actually leave, and then the car coming into the country. It's not like Nigeria. I don't know. Like it just highlights that Nigeria actually takes on a lot of self-sabotaging goods and things, because I'm like, listen, it's not a good look on the country if you don't have any control or any standard on what comes in anything, food, toothpick, I don't know what it is, but now in this case it's a car. And again, it just reflects, I mean, it's no surprise, but it's just like Nigeria is just open for anything and everything to just enter rubbish and just leave. So again, it's the lack of standard we have for ourselves, and I guess it reflects in the way we are, because I guess the country just being open to be used by world powers, and it's just really sad. Nigeria's a sad country. It really is, and it's so sad that we find ourselves with the kind of country that we're in. But we'll see. But I think, don't forget to like and subscribe.